'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Another busy day at Santa's Castle. My name is Ron Dean, and during the season I'm a mall Santa. I was always the biggest kid, so you always got stuck to play Santa Claus. In my work career, I was the Home Depot manager, and same scenario happened. They got me to be this Christmas Santa. I'd gone over to the costume house, and the young lady in there asked me, she says, "Do you want some extra work?" They'd just acquired Dufferin Mall, which was 19 or 20 years ago. And I've been at Dufferin Mall ever since.
My name is Don Olson, and I'm a Santa. I was in Shoppers World one day. They were short of Santa, and they called me over and they'd talk to me, and they'd ask me if I'd be interested, and I said, yeah, I can give it a try. Came over the next day and they had a suit there for me, and they brought me out. And I was scared. Didn't know what to say, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to expect, but then it just came natural.
And the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Throughout the year, Santa lets his grow.
I grew the full beard when I was 16. I've shaved it off since then twice, I think, maybe 3 times.
I've always had a beard. My son has never seen me without a beard, but I've always had a short one.
You're a good Santa. He looks like a real Santa.
So it's there and it's full and it's ready for season.
Last year, my beard was quite long. I let it grow for a couple of years, and I had more adults touching it and pulling it than the kids.
Kids believe. Kids don't have to pull your beard to see if it's real. Kids know that. It's adults that are stupid and want to pull it to see if it's real.
And what to my wondering eyes should appear? Hey look, it's St. Nick in the middle of the year.
It's a lot of fun when you're out shopping and you'll see the little kids, they'll look at you like this. Mom, that looks like Santa.
Santa, is that you? You know, how many days till Christmas? And they'll sort of look at 47. Yeah. He knows he is him, Mom. Mom, it is him.
It makes me feel good. It doesn't bother me anymore. You know, it just makes me feel good. You know?
I eat it up.
His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. But who is this man with a thirsting for dairy?
My grandkids all call me Santa.
So you got hugs for me, bud?
Every Christmas Eve, I know that my grandpa's gonna come into my house and not some complete stranger.
When he was in kindergarten, that was it. My grandpa's Santa. Oh, we used to get right. Yeah. No, oh yes, he is. And up come the Dukes.
He's always caring. Whenever kids ask him, "Are you actually Santa?" he always says, "Yeah," and he's always positive.
Hello there, my friend. How are you? How you doing?
It's like most of the kids, you know. They get to the age where they don't believe anymore, but yet they got younger brothers or sisters, so they play along too.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow. The story of St. Nick is from many years ago.
It was St. Nicholas. Through the Balkans and stuff, and all in through Russia and then through Norway and the rest of it. And he went to the churches and stuff like that. And then when he came over here, Coca-Cola Marketing redesigned the suit because the suit looked quite a bit like the Ku Klux Klan with the peaked hat. And they toned it down into what's referred to now as the Coca-Cola suit. And then it went from there.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head, women sometimes invite Santa back to their bed.
You know, you've had some women say, well, you know, never really felt a long beard. Maybe their husbands don't have a beard or whatever, I don't know. But so I let them,
Mummy coming up and telling me where the key was to the back door, kind of because she wanted to give Santa a real treat.
Maybe they just want to be the joy of Christmas and they're just too old and they don't want to say anything about it, you know.
Christmas fetish, I don't know.
Away to the window I flew like a flash. A good mall Santa can earn a lot of cash.
You know, some Santas, you know, they make pretty good money, and then like a lot of them are retired or on disability or whatever, and this is their extra income.
The better your Santa is, the better he's known, and the people come into that mall.
So I can get a picture with Santa Claus?
And once they went to digital, you're over and done with one trip. It hurts the malls that way because you don't have the people having to come back to the mall. So now Santa is a one visit where it used to be a two visit.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof, Santa encourages a clean room in the truth.
Can you sort of mention that he's not cleaning his room? And
He's gotta be a good boy and eat all your veggies. And even once in a while clean up in your bedroom.
Listen to mom and dad when they tell you so.
Right.
He said, clean up my room.
it's always, oh yeah, I'll start right away, Santa. Don't worry, I'll do this, Santa. You know, and mom and dad are over there going.
The prancing and pawing of each little hoof, the conception of pedophilia isn't always the truth.
To work as a mall Santa now, you've got to go and pay the money to the Metro Police to have the police check done. To see that you're not a, pedophile, child molesting, so and so. But that's all come about because they caught people that were, right? And so then it's like everything else. One person gets tarred with the brush, and then everybody that's in that age or group or ethnic background all get tarred with the brush.
I still pick the kids up. I still do. I know that there's some that you're not allowed on his knee. I still put them on my knee. I pick them up. I don't even think about it. I just pick them up, put them around, and that's it.
Mom wants them on the knee, Mom picks them up and puts them on my knee. All right? And if I'm handling kids, you've watched now in the film, I wear the white gloves now, which I didn't used to, and my hands are straight. All right? Up and down and never bend your fingers. It's up and hold them.
I got this red suit on. That's what it's for, Yeah, if you want to sit my knee, you sit my knee. If you want to sit my knee, as long as I got the red suit, you sit my knee. If I don't have the red suit on, no way, you're not sitting my knee. But if I got the red suit on, I don't care who sits on my knee.
The ones we watch for here and security watches for is a guy with the $6,000 camera standing 30 feet away photographing the kids with Santa Claus. It's obvious that this guy has nothing to do whatsoever with that child, and those have to be stopped.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. Not believing in Santa sure would be lame.
And then you'll get them coming up that the non-believers, those that don't believe in Christmas.
I've had a few non-believers, but what I do is sometimes they'll come over and they'll sit beside me on the bench. They won't sit my knee, but they'll sit beside me, and we'll just talk.
Screaming at the booth that, you're not, real, this, that, you're Fine. Call security.
And laying a finger aside of his nose, Santa handles the tough questions just like the pros.
I sort of just, if a kid comes up with a question, then I'll try to think of right away. Over the years, you got a little bit better at coming up with answers.
Everything under the sun, from cheer-jerking and heartbreaks to, well, I know I haven't been good, but I'm going to try better. Can I still have such and such for Christmas?
Well, I had, quite a few years ago, I had skin cancer, so I had that removed. So some of the kids will see it, and they ask me. And I just tell them that one of the reindeers took a bite out of me.
You sort of, you have to be good. You got to do as Mom says. You know what school's like. Got to keep going to do this and that, and
This little boy and girl, they come up, and the mother was off to the side, and they were telling me what they wanted and this and that, and then the little girl said to me, she says, "Are you going to come to our house this year? Because you didn't come last year."
and a little girl with lupus. Just told her I'd pray for her.
When I first actually got started, I was sort of by myself. Like my son, he was old enough that he was at that age where he didn't want to hang around with, at Christmas, and he was out doing the same thing with his own friends, and I was divorced at the time, so really I started by myself. And for the first couple of years, I felt really, really good because I was brought back into doing things for Christmas again.
The young ones. They're just so joyful and so, you just see it in their eyes. This is Christmas, and they believe, and this is their Santa kind of thing. And that's one of the benefits of being in the mall for so long.
I had a lot of families come back, and they'd bring the old photos in, and they'd come back and they'd always try to get the same Santa.
As soon as kids go to school and we start hearing from the other kids, well, there is a Santa, there isn't a Santa, da-da-da-da. When you put the Santa pictures up at Christmas time, and you've got 6 or 7 pictures, all of the same Santa, right? The Santa hasn't changed, right? You get those extra years out of your little girls believing in Santa, and that's what it's about, isn't it?